this week's matchup. This is legit fantasy football with King Michael. All the power plays, all the thrown-worthy takes. From the edge of the cosmos to the heart of the gridiron, numbers, rankings, and raw energy all converge. When the portal opens, only one badge remains. Legit.
And yes, I do take fantasy trades. Shall we?
This is your lock of the week.
Who'd you talk to? What's going on? It's me, Mike Lebry, King Michael. This is Legit Fantasy Football, brought to you by LegitTube.com. Right now, that's actually what we are. If you go to Legit Tube, like Tube, T-U-B-E, Legit Tube, the link for this show right now is on the page live. Joining me as always, Captain Picard. What's up, Sean?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Vietnam. How you feeling?
I'm getting in that holiday mood, you know what I mean? Where you get depressed and you just want to lock yourself in a room, and then the night before you wrap presents for everybody.
Yeah, see, that's I'm different with that, man. Christmas is like one of my favorite times of year. I mean, it's like it's horrible in the sense of like you sit around with your brothers and talk about everybody else that used to come.
Yeah.
There's no one around. You know, it ain't fun either. Matt, speaking about fun, what's going on, Matt?
What's going on, gentlemen? It is a up and down roller coaster ride near the holidays. Thinking about the people who used to come, who used to be there in the flesh. Now we talk about them in prayer and in memories. That's what I can't take. Is how the list is getting smaller and smaller, and the people on the other side are looking down on us and watching us where they should be sharing the memories. But you know what? There's more memories to be made, and that's why you are joining us right here, right now. Because this is the winner's circles. This is the winner's circle.
Matty, you have to make memories. You have to look when you get to a certain age and you're the guy now, you're the one who runs this, you make memories. We make memories. We actually make money. Tell them, Cole, we make money is what we do. That's what we do.
We do.
Kobe's got our back more than anybody, dude.
Yeah.
When we say something that he might not like, he disagrees. We get the call from the back room when he's giving us a holler or trying to put a pat on our back. He puts a pat on our back. Kobe Bear.
Before we do this, I want to show this real quick to you guys. Let me see if I can see it myself. So I waited and waited, but officially now I have one Harmonia, which is it's a book about where I searched and searched and searched for like lines that were repeated in different Bibles or texts, and then put them all together to show that like what they share and what they don't. And then I have 3 Doc Holliday books. I've been waiting to write a Doc Holliday book now for 6 to 8 months. Over the last, like I say, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks. I wake up at like 4:30. I start writing at 5, and I write till about 11. So I got, this one was like 59 pages only. The second one's only like 60-something pages. But the third one's the one where I got to go wild, and I went like 200-some-odd pages. So I got 3 Doc Holliday books, right? A Harmonia book, and then these little things, which are funny to me. You can actually make notebooks. Did you guys know that? You can make a notebook and sell it.
Huh.
I didn't know that. And now that I do know that, I'm doing it. But that's the good news that I have for myself. Like, I finally got that accomplished, but I couldn't even celebrate it yesterday because my shoes came out of my mouth. Ooh. All right. Yeah. And it wasn't even my size.
Hey, I tell you.
Hey now, hey. Let's start with a couple of games. How did we do last week, in all honesty? Because I felt like we definitely got crushed on one game, but
yeah.
How do we do overall? Do you remember, Sean?
4 out of 6.
Honestly, King, I'm so like out of it. I don't even keep score anymore because we're so far up. What's a loss to us now? But like once every other month.
But
We don't
that's what I'm
lose,
saying.
baby.
The losses have been sticking out to me. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like I
Yeah.
knew this one game that we lost, and I was like, Jesus Christ, we must be doing horrible. It's like, that's just my thoughts. Until that one game. So, but no, 4-2 again. Like people need to listen to us. All right, Sean, you want to start this off?
I just want to say, by the way, that was if you divide 6 into 4, you get 6.6666666. It was a bad week. We're taking that juju out. We're going right now.
All right. Or you could just knock it down to what, 2-1?
Yeah, why not?
Seattle. No, we'll start. All right, here we go. So, Sean, I'm taking you to Chicago. Yeah. Pittsburgh plays the Bears, and Pittsburgh is favored by. No, actually, Pittsburgh is getting 2.5. Who do you like?
Makes sense. They just announced it's officially Aaron Rodgers not playing today. So Pittsburgh, I think, hasn't been really a top team, even though people call them a top team. So I'm not going for the Pittsburgh Steelers this morning. Like, Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm not going for them. I'm going opponent.
Are you going with the Chicago Bears at home?
The Bears.
Minus 2.5. All right.
Yep.
Matty, what do you think of that game?
Well, it's crazy because Vegas must have known that Aaron Rodgers was going to be sitting this one out, because when I was looking at this spread, I was with the Steelers all week. I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm going, I know what the Steelers are at this time. And I've been wrong. I was wrong about the Bears last week. Tired of being wrong with them when I was on the right side of them, more often than not. So when I was looking at this spread, I said, I'm not falling for this. I feel like the Steelers are the better team all the way overall. But if Mason Rudolph is playing, which he's a serviceable backup, Aaron Rodgers is out, I'm going to go with the Bears, because there's just something to the effect where last year they were on the wrong side of the game. There was something against them last year where they could not win those close games. This year, they're winning every close game. They have the horseshoe up their ass. There's something to the effect with the Bears. Give me the Bears.
Yeah, see, now, you started off saying like how you thought Pittsburgh was going to win at the beginning of the week and all that stuff.
I have Pittsburgh as the overall better team, but if you take Aaron Rodgers away from, I was with the Steelers. Now you're telling me Aaron Rodgers is out? I'm with the Bears.
Yeah, see,
the Bears.
What's weird is, I got to be honest, like I was with the Bears from the start on this. Like I actually like Caleb Williams. Like I think he's got a real chance to be like. Really
I think
good.
he likes you, King.
He might. He's on my football team and we're winning, so I hope he does like me. But no, seriously, the running back tandem they got, it's a really, these are two beat 'em up teams, so it's going to come down to a field goal, and the Bears will win by 1.
Yes,
that's official. So that makes actually that one our first official. Hold on now, we got new equipment. Let's start with this one. It's a lock.
It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock.
Yeah.
I don't know. Babies, I guess, right? But Chicago is a lock. That was scary as Christ. All right, Matt. We all took the Bears on that one. So while I put that up, we're going to take you to this next exciting game. The Jets travel to Baltimore, and Baltimore is favored by 14. Who do you like?
I see 13.5 everywhere, but I would go with the extra half point because I just believe the Ravens are going to kick the shit out of the Jets. It's Tyrod Taylor, I believe, started it for the Jets. Is that correct?
Yep.
He's getting a nod. I think that makes them more presentable, but you have the Ravens completely figuring it out, even though Lamar Jackson didn't even get a fantasy point last week. I just think that the Baltimore Ravens are heading towards the division crown, and the Jets are heading towards Thanksgiving with their families. So I like the Ravens. I don't necessarily love the points. But I think as the Ravens stick around in this game, you're going to see that points dwindle away, and you're going to see the Jets just packing those bags. Give me the Ravens.
All right, you get the Ravens. I'm going to go next because I have to. This is one of my leprey locks of the day. Take the Jets in this game. You know why? Because Baltimore is going to play the Jets in such an ugly fashion. They're going to play such a horrible game of football, and they might win by 3 or 7, but they're not going to win by 14. That's too much. 14 is too much for me, so I have to take the Jets. Have to. And you know what? The Jets' defense, the run on the ball, I can see it become an ugly, slow game. I can hope for that. So I'm going with the Jets. Sean?
When you're a Jet all the way. And me, I'm not a Jet. So say it another day. So guess what?
That's rhyming so far.
I know. It's a little West Side Story. So, yeah. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. The Ravens, with Lamar Jackson back, and King Henry in the backfield, are going to run up and down the field on the Jets. They're going to make them so tired. It's not going to be funny. And the Jets actually still have talent on their team, but they're losing the will. And you know what? Without will, you're not going to go anywhere. So I'm going to say Ravens over Jets.
All right, you guys are splitting with me. But I still feel firm on that. 14 points is a lot. Speaking of a lot, we go to the third game. And as the NFC East and like the Giants fan, I declare myself the Giants fan. You know what I mean? Like I just am that fan. The Giants travel to Detroit. Detroit's favored by 13.5. Jackson Dart is not playing, although Darius Slayton is back. The Lions are a much better team than my New York Football Giants. Let's just say that. I'm going to get that out there. The New York Football Giants are the biggest letdown to be in a Jon Stewart video, to be constantly talked about it just as a losing organization. Not just that, but an organization that has Super Bowl history that for like the last 6 or 7 years cannot fix an offensive line and cannot go get cornerbacks that can play. That's it. Like, name one. Look at the draft picks. The freaking Evan Neal in the first round. Look at the Azudu in the third. We've wasted more picks on linemen. And you know what we do every year? At this point, we hope for the first pick overall. We go, oh, we just lose the rest of our games. And I'm done doing that. You know why? Because it doesn't matter where we pick. We can pick the first pick. We're still going to screw it up. I want to win a game. I want to win a game. So I'm taking the Giants against Detroit only because if Jameis gets a chance to fire it around, Slayton's back, Wandale's back. Hodgkins is a great pickup in fantasy if you didn't pay attention to the Giants last week. Hodgkins came off the practice squad, walked right in. He caught like 4 or 5 balls. He's the biggest target on the field. He runs much faster than Theo Johnson, who can't catch. I like the Giants here to lose again. Wait a minute. Now, you understand this. The Giants have played everybody in the league close and then lost. Have they not? Every week, do they not break my heart? I have to sit here to the fucking fourth quarter. It's not like I'm getting blown out in the third. I can shut it off and go to bed. No. I got to be here for every single quarter. Even my son, we got to sit there like, knowing we're going to lose. We could be up by 20. We're going, well, we're going to lose. We're just going to fucking lose. We suck. So don't tell me Detroit's going to blow us out by 14. Nah, we'll make it close and then break our hearts at the end. Give me the Giants plus the points. Matt?
What's the points on this? 14?
13.5 right now. Or 14.
13.5. Jameis Winston leading the charge.
Who did they play last week?
The Giants played, and they played well. Who did they play? They were 7.5-point dogs to
What I'm trying to say is you could go back the last 3 weeks and tell me who they played, and they lost in the last seconds to them.
I think they covered by the hook last week, right? They lost by just a touchdown, right?
They lost by they were.
Who'd they play last week?
You know what? I don't remember.
I don't either.
I don't because I blocked it out of my head. If I'm being honest with you right now,
I think they played Arizona.
No, definitely
No. Detroit. Where are they playing?
The Bears.
It's
The
in-
Giants played the Bears last week. The Giants played the Bears.
Yeah.
Giants played the Bears.
Yeah, we lost at the very end. Again, what I'm trying to say is the last 3 to 4 weeks, no matter who we play, we lose to them at the end. So, like, 14 and a half is a lot. That's why I'm going with the Giants.
It's 14 and a half.
No,
Oh,
13 and a half. I'm sorry, 13 and a half.
This is a toss-up for me.
No, take who you want to take.
That's a lot of points, and especially for a Giants team that's been in every game.
Every game.
Every game. The only thing that I worry about is the Lions have Jamar Gibbs, and the Giants cannot stop. Give me the Lions, and only for that factor. I think Jamar Gibbs is going to have to play. That's
And
the
I have
only
to agree
reason.
with you. I have to agree with you. If I look at the Detroit offense and then I look at the Giants defense, I say to myself, the only way this is going to work is if we get to the quarterback today. Because we can't cover their receivers, and Dexter Lawrence needs somebody else, that Roy Roberts guy, someone else to step up next to him and play in the middle. If we can get at the quarterback,
Then it's a wrap.
That's how the Giants flip this game. And they're all – so, Sean?
I hate to dissent, but the Lions coming off a loss, and last week they lost to Philadelphia. Their numbers have been astronomical. So the Lions, I'm more comfortable on them than I am the Ravens. So I am going with the Lions over the Giants by 13 and a half. I think they roll, and I think Gibbs has a huge day today.
He does. I'm talking to Brother Ray. He likes the Lions. So I'm the only one, but I don't give a fuck. I'm sticking with it. Sorry. I'm being serious. I've watched the games, and they all end the same way.
Yes.
So, I mean, for me to go, this one's going to be different is like ridiculous. All right, Sean, back to you. This is a good one for you. Your Patriots travel to Cincinnati and are favored by 7.
All right. I could talk about this game all day.
Sell me
And
on
I
this
would no.
one,
All right.
please.
The Cincinnati Bengals defense is historically bad. And they are especially historically bad. Take note of this. Get a post-it note if you need it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter Henry today. They are they are so bad against tight ends, the Bengals. Hunter Henry today is going to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And you're going to be mad that you didn't play him in daily fantasy. You're going to be angry at me. And you're going to say, why didn't I listen to Sean? Listen to me now. Hunter Henry has the matchup of the year. Take Hunter Henry in your daily fantasy and take your Patriots today to win and to cover.
Hey, Sean, I just got back. I was looking for a post-it.
Okay.
Did you say Hunter Henry?
Hunter Henry.
All right, so you like the Patriots. Okay. Matt, you go next.
Very, very, very tough game right here because it
Isn't
swings
Joe back?
No, he was coming back, and I seen that the spread was kind of going back lower when they started thinking that Joe Burrow was going to be back, because if he was back, I would have been on the bandwagon with the Bengals all day long because I felt like Joe Burrow could have exploited the pass defense of the Patriots. Joe Flacco still can, but minus Jamar Chase, it's going to be a little tougher. That still doesn't mean he can't. This is in the balance. It is a very tough call. I will probably side with the Patriots only for the fact that more times than not they've beat up on bad competition. That's what they played thus far. But this could be a low spot for them. The only reason why I say it is they're traveling. They've been road warriors, 5-0 on the road this year, so this isn't something that they're not used to. But what I'm saying is the Bengals do believe that they have an opportunity to make the playoffs. Joe Burrow is coming back. There is this secret animosity between these teams because they've been playing themselves very tough over the last few years, seeing each other a lot. So I'll go with the Patriots, but it's half-hearted. And I just think it's because they win by 9-10 points. They just covered the spread. This is going to be a fight. I do think the Bengals are going to be in this game, but it all is a matter on how bad that Bengals defense is, because I do believe the Patriots pass defense is bad. but I think that they want this game. They haven't shown signs that I'm saying that they will be a team that's looking to let down. They have not shown that, even against the Tennessee Titans this year. They played, they came back, they've answered the bell. They've let teams score first, and they've also blown those teams out. So I'm going to go with the Patriots, but it's going to be a good game.
I'm going to go in hearted and a half to make up for your half-hearted.
Yeah.
The Patriots beat the snot out of the Bengals today. That's like this is that game. The Patriots will beat the snot out of the Bengals today. The sneaky pick fantasy wise is that wide receiver Andre Iliswavis.
Yeah, Gavi's. Yeah.
Like if you want, he can get 6 or 7 catches today. No joke. Like
Yosevash
and Tanner Hudson too.
Yeah, but that guy Andre Illis, whatever it is, it's like a
Yosevash.
He'll be in there a lot. So I also like the Bengals, which officially makes that our second. Hold on, guys.
You also like
Patriots. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
Of the week, winners I seek, cash in my hand and hope in my feet. Step to the rhythm, feel that beat. The light, oh, the winners I seek.
I like it.
That was great.
I like that one. I think I like that one. All right, so the Patriots. Let me add that to the thing. That's pretty damn funny. All right, Mark, we're starting with you on this one. This is another game I would not want to watch. Seattle goes to Tennessee and is favored by 12. Who do you like, Matt?
This is one I've been looking at. It's so tough to say, and there's a lot of big spreads this week, which means it's going to be tough to get on the right side of those. This is actually one that I give great thought to. Tennessee, I've been sneaky taking the last few weeks. They covered last week. They're not really getting many teams to score more than 20 points a week on them. They've been decent defensively. I think that that's going to be a problem with them today against Seattle because you got AJ Bonner now starting to show himself, tight end from Seattle. They haven't really shown Rashid Shaheed. Kenneth Walker's breaking out, and you got Jackson Smith Najigma. Very, very tough call. I'm going to roll with Tennessee. I think Tennessee loses by 10. And I think they keep this game on the low end. And I see them probably losing 27-17, something along those effects. Those lines. Tennessee's not just a pushover. Go ahead.
Let me ask you something. First of all, Tennessee's horrible. They'll play with you. The thing with Seattle is put a really good quarterback in Seattle right now, and how good would Seattle be? Seriously.
I think Sam Darnold looked kind of bad last week, but I don't think that he's bad. I think it's still the NFL. It's still tough to look. I mean, it's almost like Lamar Jackson when he took a seat against KC. I think the world has gotten so soft, right? Like they were like, we can't have Lamar Jackson look bad. And I actually think he quit. I think he quit in that KC game and that they saved his face and then they started to put him back out there against the lesser teams. I think you can't even have your good players look bad today because it's like detrimental to their image. I think Sam Darnold is a trooper, and I think he'll get back out there and look great this week. But I don't think he's a bad quarterback.
All right, I appreciate what you just said about him. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. I'm saying if they had one of the elite quarterbacks, they have elite wide receivers. And the Lamar Jackson thing reminds me of the Scottie Pippen. If you guys remember, the Scottie Pippen wouldn't go in the game when the play was called for what's his name?
Yep. Jackson. Phil Jackson.
No, it was the other guy, the white guy with the left hand. They called it. Kukoc. Yeah. And Pippen wouldn't go in the game.
Threw the chair on.
That became a big deal that he quit. Like he quit on the team. He just didn't want to do it. You know what I mean?
He threw a chair on the court.
That's right.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this, Matty. To that point, this next generation, what I'm worried about, and I keep saying this, is not enough A types, not enough leaders because those people have been crushed and smashed to not be like that.
Yes.
God damn, there's certain times when we need those guys. They're going to be needed. Like when something goes wrong, you need one of those motherfuckers to be there. And unfortunately, we're getting less and less. I digress. Matt, Sean, what do you think of the game, Seattle, Tennessee?
Well, Tennessee has been better in the last couple of weeks. However, Seattle, I think, proved last week that they can compete with anyone. But they seriously have a bounce back this week. They show that they can do magical things. I really like that offense, even though it's like a no-name offense. And I think that they cover against Tennessee. I think Tennessee is like, okay, you know what? We're getting better, but we can't get too good because we need that top 5 pick. So I think
remember a few weeks back I said Miami was going to cover against the Bills, and I think we were all collectively on Miami against the Bills that week 3 weeks ago.
Yes. I
said we look at the slate, and there's going to be a few games that stick out that everyone's going to go, oh yeah, definitely I'll take Seattle over Tennessee. I always think there's a huge trap, and I think it's when you look at the slate, a lot of people like to take a tough team and pick on a weak team. And I think that this is today's game.
That's possible. Very possible.
So, Sean, you got Seattle. Matt, you got Tennessee.
Yep.
So here's what I've been saying through the whole thing. Tennessee plays everybody ugly and tough and goofy looking, right? They do. And 12's a lot to cover. And I don't trust a team like Seattle to be able to break away from that goofiness and really be able to get going. So I think it'll be a close game where Seattle wins, but 12's too much. That's the only reason I say that. So I'm going to go with Tennessee. If this was like 5, it would make more sense to me. Or like 8 even.
8 or 9, yeah, for real.
12?
Yeah.
You're going, he might be right. Sean
might
might be right. It's just that's a lot right there. All right, so this one comes around. I'll take this one. Minnesota goes to Green Bay. Green Bay is favored by 6.5 at home. Who do I like, Mike? I'll tell you, this one's one of the easier games to pick, and I'm being dead serious, and maybe no one will agree with me. Green Bay by 6.5 is a farce. I think Minnesota beats Green Bay. I'm not even kidding. I'm not a huge Green Bay fan. I'll let you know when they sell me. When they officially sell me and I go, yeah, Green Bay's, no, this is the team. Not yet. And I like Minnesota on the road going to Green Bay because they've been there a lot. So I like the spread, 6.5. I'm taking Minnesota plus 6.5. But in this game, I'm telling you, I like Minnesota to win. Just saying. Sean?
I will agree with you. I think Minnesota's got a lot in them. I think it's a 5.5 day for them. I think their offense can definitely outperform Green Bay's, especially with Kraft out. They could have a good day for the young kid who's the backup in Green Bay. But, I think Minnesota, they're going to cover today. So Minnesota all the way.
With the big, the guts that go like this. You know the power up a power gut where it starts like right on the but yours isn't Sean. I'm talking about like when a guy looks like he's literally carrying one of those party kegs. Party balls in his stomach. Yeah, like the rest of his body seems like just that.
Oh, I do.
I hear the one. Matt, who you like in
so,
this game?
I continue to say week after week. I let people know how I'm doing in the spread league, the one that I won a few years back. Big prize. I'm right there again. I'm breathing down their necks. I'm 5th place out of 133 people. Last week, I was on this show, and I was toting J.J. McCarthy. He was one of my high picks, and I would be much further up the board if Minnesota came through with what I was calling for. It didn't happen. I was very upset watching J.J. McCarthy all week, watching that game. But what I seen with him, he came, he got his shit together, and he left with the lead. Chicago came back, took the game. We all seen it. I like Minnesota. And actually, I like what both of you guys just said because I was looking at this game and I was eyeing Green Bay, but I'm going to go back to the bank with Minnesota just because of the fact that what I saw from J.J. McCarthy at the end of that game, I thought it showed a lot of guts. He really was not the same player at the end of the game as what he was struggling through it. The kid was not collected, didn't find himself, didn't believe himself, found the will to the way to have the lead at the end. How? I think that will muster up a lot of courage. I think the kid gets it right. And I'll definitely take Minnesota with a 6.5 today. That's a lock.
Yep.
So we officially have our third lock.
It's a lock. It's a lock, I tell you. Oh, well.
That was a Norm Macdonald cartoon telling us it was a lock.
It is.
I love that. All right, so the last 1 o'clock game, Sean, is the Colts, the Indiana Colts, traveling to the KC. KC's favorite at home by 3.5. Who do you like? Tough game, I think.
Oh, this is an extremely tough game. But this is our Colts. This is our team. I think
Matt, that's
I don't know
really
why.
a song. That's really a song. He sent that to me. Somebody, Sean, just sing it.
This is our Colts. This is our team. We blue. We bleed blue. Yeah,
I love it.
And
A
that's an
classic.
actual better version than the original one.
it is. That's the remix.
Yeah.
Puff Daddy
Right.
removed from that remix.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Who do you like?
So, yeah. I keep going back and forth on this.
Yeah.
I really don't know because I keep leaning towards Indiana on this one. I think Kansas City just doesn't have that spark this year, and I know this is the time of year when they turn it all around and they shut everyone up. And for that very reason, I'm going to go Kansas City.
Oh, you're going Kansas City. I'll go next then because I'm going to split it immediately. I'm going
Okay.
to go with the Colts. I don't care. 3.5's a lot at home. I like the Colts. I actually think the Colts might be a better team. Like, I like their running game. There's a lot I like about the Colts, and I like a close game with the Colts.
Mhm.
And I like the Colts to be there. Maybe lose by 3, not 3.5. That half made all the difference in the world for me because I'm saying this is going to be a hard game. It's a tough game. If you put it over 3, to me, I'm taking Indianapolis.
Mhm.
Matt?
So tough. This is another tough one. And I'm like Captain, I've been looking at this going back and forth because when I look at the KC Chiefs a few weeks ago, they lose to the Jaguars, and I've been saying it every week, different team ever since. Earlier in the year, you could get these Chiefs, you could push them and you could beat them. We've seen recently that they've had resistance, and then they go ahead and they put up a stinker last week, and you're like, who are you? And who are you? When I look at this game, I also see kind of imposters with the Colts. I've been doting them, and I've been telling them everybody that the Colts are for real, to a point, because I do think you can push them around, punch them in the face, and they get a little upset. Like, that's the Daniel Jones recipe. He's like any quarterback. You put a little pressure on him, he doesn't react the same. I do think this Chiefs defense can do that to Daniel Jones. So when I see the Chiefs defense being the focal point of what makes this team good, and that's true, the offense is no longer that
Has he made a pick yet? Sean, has he picked it yet? Has he told us what team?
It's very difficult to make this pick, but I'm going with KC.
Yeah.
I feel like KC gets this, and I could be completely wrong on this one, so tread carefully. But
we split on that one anyways. That's not going to go up on our board.
Well, when it goes to 3.5, because I see it 3.5 everywhere, I would tend to take the Colts. But if it falls on the 3, give me the Chiefs all day. But I believe the Chiefs make
so
it.
basically, it might be a stay away from game in a sense. All
Stay
right,
away from it.
we're going to go
Good
to
game.
4 o'clock. Sean, start off with you again. Jacksonville goes to Arizona. Hey, by the way, there's 4 o'clock games. I'm happy. So you got an option.
They took your advice.
Teamer, you can not pick one. Go ahead, Sean. Who do you like? Arizona is actually, I'm sorry, the spread Oh, I don't have the spread in front of me for that Arizona
Two and
game.
a half.
What's the Arizona?
Yeah, 2.5.
2.5.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who do you like?
Well, Jacksonville, as they always do, shoots holes in the Titanic, and they decide, hey, you know what? We started out pretty hot. Let's send ice cold. How about that, guys? How would you like to do that? And Jacksonville gets cold this time of year, just like everyone else. It just get the feeling like all of a sudden. And Arizona with Brissett is a different team. It's a different animal. I'm telling you, Arizona is a sneaky team to possibly make the playoffs because of their path. I'm taking Arizona today.
All right. Matt, what do you think?
Zona all day long, easily. It's crazy because this is a trap game. Jacksonville's favorite. People are going to look at it. They're going to take Jacksonville. But the better team here is Arizona. You got McBride and you got Wilson, who is a third round pick and never got a chance to excel. Now Harrison's out another week with a basic QB who can get him the ball. You might not going to see 18 targets, 15 receptions again this week, but you're definitely going to see 10 targets, 8, 9 receptions, 7, 8, 9 receptions. They have more than what Jacksonville has offensively. They're at home. Give me Arizona getting points. Absolutely. They win this game. It's an easy win because like Captain was saying, not only are they like Titanic, but they're shooting into their own and they're going, let's jump on board. We just shot. That's what they are. That team. It's so crazy. It's crazy.
So here's what I said on this game, right? Last week, the sneaky pickup I made was Michael Wilson right before game time. And I'm like, you know what? What's his face? He'll get up maybe about 5 targets. He ends up getting 15 receptions. It was disgusting. You know what I mean? So I'm taking Arizona. Like, I don't like Jacksonville. I probably have made that clear. I have Travis Etienne as a running back in my league, and I would love to trade him. I don't like the way Jacksonville plays. I don't like their finesse type style that I see. I don't like it. So I totally like Arizona in this game. They should have been favored. So it doesn't make sense to me. So that makes it our 4th official lock. Back to the babies.
It's a lock! 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 It's a lock!
Mike, can I tell you though, seriously, how long it took us to get those kids to stop drinking? Like, craft services had to kick them out.
Is that a hard shoot, Sean?
That's a hard shoot.
Yeah, I did the R&B one on the field. That was easy. Those guys were professionals. So,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
All right. Matt, here's a game for you. Cleveland with Shador Sanders travels to the Raiders. The Raiders are favored by 3.5. Who do you like, Matt?
I don't like it. I love it. This is my lock of the week. Give me the Raiders. Start up the Raiders defense and fantasy. And I don't want to be look like an idiot, even though it's pretty easy for me. And have Shador Sanders come out and all of a sudden blaze up, win the game, make me look a fool. That's not going to happen. I'm telling you, believe in what I'm saying. Ride with me and go against Shador Sanders because this is his first ever start. He's going to throw. The spread is 3.5. It was 4. It went to 3.5. Why? I have no clue. Maybe people like the Browns defense against the Raiders, but I don't believe it. I like Shador Sanders to throw maybe 3, maybe 4 picks. I think they're going to struggle to score. Go with the Raiders all day long.
I'm going to go second on this, Sean.
All right.
For 2 reasons. One, I think Cedric Tillman over 5 catches is a lock. Like, if you look at the way he throws the ball, Shador, he's probably gonna target Tillman 10 times. No joke. So I like him over 5. I think the Browns, though, are gonna get their ass kicked because they're the Browns and the Raiders are much better team. I mean, oh, I love the Browns running back, but is Judkins playing?
I believe he is.
He is.
All right. I still like him, but overall, I got to go with easily the Raiders. But wait 1 second. I wanted to. Matt, tell me when you can see this, because this is that oversized thing I'm trying to tell you about, and I was not my pants.
Oh, shit. Bring that a little bit closer.
It's oversized Shador downtown.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, huh?
But it's oversized. Like it's a large card.
I'm going to look that up.
It's worth like 50 to 100 tops.
Yeah, that's dope. Might be more than that, especially being a rookie uptown.
So
I like it.
I got to figure out what to do with this one, and then I told you I got the Rome O'Dunes.
I tell you right now, he's hot too because he's starting. If he wins today, that goes up.
Yeah, I don't know, and I'm not good at selling stuff.
Yep.
Anyways, I love the Raiders. Sean.
All right. I know I get paid. I know we have the T-shirt deal to say the phrase that pays. I know it, but I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna embarrass my family. I'm gonna embarrass my friends. I'm a believer in Shador.
No.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So Shador Sanders, I think, is going to start out very, very ice cold, and I think, like he's always shown to do, he's going to heat up as the game progresses. I think it's a very tight game. I think 3.5 does make this challenging, but I like Judkins. I like Cleveland's defense in their matchup, so I'm going the Cleveland Browns over the
Raiders. I got to be honest, Sean. Right now, I don't know if you're tripping or if I am, because I can't see Shador playing well today against the Raiders at all. Like I've seen him play. I don't know if he's been saving it all for this game and he's just been pretending the last, I don't know how many snaps I've seen of the kid, but he's too small. He doesn't really throw it really hard. He gets really nervous in the against the Raiders.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm so mad at you, Captain.
We split on that. You know something we know. I remember at the old it was whenever you or I went to Brown, the chant was, "What's the color of horse shit? Brown." That legitimately was the chant we used. Atlanta, Matty, Atlanta travels to New Orleans. New Orleans is favored by 2 at home. Now listen, I don't know why they're favored by 2. I don't like New Orleans, but at home against Atlanta, they're favored by 2. So you take this one, Matt.
This is awesome. Like I said about the spread league, you can go in and you could see the years of how you did in the past. You can see how you've progressed. I did that just recently, but one thing that bothers me about this year, there's one team I have not been able to see all year long. It's the Saints. I'm like 0-5 with them. Today that changes. I'm taking the Saints because they're gonna win, because Atlanta sucks so bad, and Penix Jr. could only get maybe like a touchdown a game. He was not doing well. He's out. Kirk Cousins is in. Wow. Can't even imagine someone could be doing worse than Penix Jr. Cousins looks like he just got a big lump sum of money, and then he was rejected, and he was like, "Go fuck yourself." He was fucking. Now I don't even have to do anything. Fuck you. So he's coming back out. He's like, "Yo, you want me to play? I'm already paid." He's already out on Thanksgiving. You're asking a man to come and do a job you didn't say he could even do. I love the Saints today. I like the way the kid Shaw played last week, and I see him progressing, which I didn't think that was possible. Give me the Saints today, and I think they win in a big way.
Sean.
I hate to say it, but this is a game I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole because both teams are bad, and both teams, you never know who's going to show up. They're They have a couple of good games in them, and then the rest are crap. I think Kirk Cousins has something to prove. He also wants to save himself for free agency when he gets cut. I could see it going either way. I'm going with the team who's slightly more talented. I'm going with Atlanta.
All right, so you split it without me having to split it. They're both horrible. 3-7 are the Falcons. 2-8 are the Saints. And the Saints I got to see play the Giants, and they're not that good. Atlanta though is another team that I can never figure out. I always think Atlanta's going to be good, but then they're not. Like I always think Atlanta is going to be good, but then they're not. So these teams are both kind of stinky, right? It's going to be a close game. I probably would go with New Orleans. I know I started sounding like I hated the spread because I do feel like that's a weird spread. Like they wanted people to bet on Atlanta for some reason, so they made it. It's a weird spread because New Orleans is worse, and at home it's a 3, taking away 1. I'm taking New Orleans.
Amen.
All right. Now, sweet, spit on that. We go to this game, which is right in my wheelhouse as the NFC East whisperer. It is the Philadelphia Eagles, favored by 3, traveling to Dallas. Here's Uncle Mike's tip of the year for you, everybody who's listening. Everybody who's listening. Dallas wins this game. I'm not gonna. I can explain it to you, but there's so much that goes into what I'm saying. The way these two teams are coming in, these two divisional teams, the way they play each other, the way the Eagles have been playing. Certainly, the Cowboys win this game at home. That's what I got to tell you. That's it, Matt.
That's a fact.
Jack.
That is a fact. I've seen this game, and there's some games that you can see from like you're like coming up on a mountain. You can see it from miles away, and I mean that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the Dallas winning this game. I don't know why. No reason to say.
It's a game. Yep.
They actually looked very good against the Raiders last week.
Mm-hmm.
The moves that they made, they got 2 guys back from injury, and they got 2 guys via trade. I wanted the Patriots to get Logan Wilson, and Quinnen Williams looks like he's ready to make a case of being best player in the damn league.
Yeah.
I don't think you can run up the middle on them. I think Philly's been having a problem running the ball anyway, and you ain't getting shit out of Jalen Hurts passing the ball. Dallas all day.
Sean.
I've been talking about it for the past couple of weeks. This is the time of year when the mothballs get broken out, when all the cobwebs get swept away. You go to Thanksgiving dinner,
they gotta make
and you
it.
see the Dallas Cowboys sweatshirt. Oh, you know it.
Yep, I know.
They win 2 games in a row, and they're world champions right before Thanksgiving.
Especially
And
if
then
they
they
beat
play
the
on
Eagles.
Thanksgiving.
We beat the Super Bowl champions. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
This is
All
going
the
to be saying with
trades.
turkey coming out of their mouth. Yeah.
So I'm going to do it. I'm going to say this is where you make your money, people at home. Listen to us when we tell you things that you should see. This is going to be Dallas over Philadelphia.
That makes it officially
Of the week, the lot winners I seek. Cash in my hand and hope in my feet. Step to the rhythm, feel that beat. The lot, oh, the winners I seek. The lot.
all right. 8:00 game, Matt, tonight. Tampa goes to the Rams. Rams are favored by 7. Who do you like?
I got the Rams in this one. Baker Mayfield and the early goings looked like MVP material. Looked like they would go step for step, punch for punch with anybody. That's not been the case the last few weeks. And I said it on the show, and when it was happening last week, I was like, Buffalo, Tampa Bay. I'll go with Tampa Bay. Buffalo's been getting beat up by everyone and anybody. They missed the calling. I don't know The Texans didn't. The Texans were like, "Yeah, we're up for it." Something with the Tampa Bay Bucks in that week.
Hey,
You know,
Matt,
Yep.
one second. Should I flex Chubb or
Mooney.
Mooney?
It's Mooney. Mooney, I think
Mooney's the
London is
play,
missing the game. I think Drake London is out, so Mooney's gonna get a lump sum of projections.
Correct.
Thank you.
So-
Sorry, Matt. Continue.
Yep. But when it comes to Tampa Bay, I feel like they missed the cod calling of beating up on Buffalo because it seemed like they were doing exactly what they needed to do with Sean Tucker having a field day. But I feel like maybe something about the Tampa Bay defense was a little bit suspect, and I think that's gonna shine through tonight. So I'm against Tampa Bay at this point in time of the season. I think that they have more problems than they have answers. So yeah,
Rams.
I'm not. Yep, it's gonna be the Rams for me.
Sean.
Yeah, the Rams right now, and
I know what he was gonna say. He was gonna say the Rams are hot, baby. Hot.
Yeah, Sean, sorry about that.
Don't you leave us like that ever again.
Sean, what do you say? I can't hear him. Is he muted? Is he muted? Hold on. Try talking now.
Talk to me.
Can't hear him. Which team do you like?
Oh, he's holding it. It's like suspense. I like
All right,
this.
well, let me go because I gotta go anyways. The Rams beat the shit out of Tampa Bay tonight. Here's what's messed up, Matt, right? The Rams and the Lions, they switched quarterbacks. And the Rams are so much better, and the Lions want to be the Rams on offense. Is that not weird what happened with that? The way they switched quarterbacks, and then one was like, all right, I'm much better. Sean.
did you hear me say the Rams?
All right, so we're all in agreement then. I got to find another thing. Sean,
He saw the Super Bowl where they scored 3 points, and he's like, "I'm never doing this with you ever again."
Of the week, the life, winners I seek. Cash in my hand and hope in my feet. Step to the rhythm, feel that beat. The life, oh, the winners I seek.
God, is that good? Listen, I was saying how the Rams and the Lions switch quarterbacks, try to run the same offense, and the Rams are just so much better at it. Like, you know what I mean? The Lions.
John McVay went through one Super Bowl with Goff, seen him score 3 points, and said, "I'm never doing this with you ever again." Made the trade right after that. Bye.
Yep.
All right, so we got the Rams. The last game is Monday night. Carolina travels to San Francisco, and Frisco is favored by 7 on Monday night. Sean, you go first. Who do you like?
Well, I don't know what's going on with Carolina, but I do know they're making a playoff push. And a lot of people doubted us when we've been saying it. We've been talking about cats, talking about meow. And unfortunately, though, they're running into the 49ers. The 49ers,
49ers!
despite injuries, the Niners, bro. You ever get your Niner pushed in? Yeah. So the Niners are going to beat the Panthers.
All right. So, Matt, are they going to win by 7 though, Sean?
They are going to win by 7. I think they get Pearsall back this week, and I think that's going to open up a lot of stuff for them. That's why I like the Niners.
Matty, who do you like?
Little bad blood here. You got Christian McCaffrey coming from the Panthers over here to the 49ers. Also, like the Panthers have a little bit of Tampa Bay in them. Like, you know, we've been pulling for the Panthers. We've been calling them when they're right, when they're gonna win. Tough matchups. We believed in them. But there's also this, like, they can be pushed around and punched in the face a little. Yeah. I love that Victoria McMillan kid is now starting to show his dominance because that's what they're going to need. You know, they need him to be the alpha on the other side. We make fun of Xavier Leggett, and he finally did something. He needs to shine too. because Coker's not been there. They've been really kind of not
I actually think
aggressive.
the guy you just said,
Coker,
today I think is his day. Coker, hold on.
he's got to. Jalen Coker, he's got to
Yeah.
start to do something. Someone
I was-
has to do something.
So that's the other guy that I have written down. Jalen Coker
And-
from the Panthers. He's gonna have at least 4 or 5 receptions. That's what he's gonna do.
That's
Good
the
tip.
only reason why I'm siding with the 49ers in this one, because until I see them make some progression with their weapons, I have to go with San Fran because they have the weapons already. They just continue to just use whoever, and that's what they're going to continue to do. I mean, Juan Jennings was showing a little something too. And they're moving on from AU. They said, see you later. That doesn't mean he's not going to be 49. He can come back to the table and maybe get a lesser deal, but he is done. It's because they like what they have, and it's
So
anybody.
you think by 7 though?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So I have to break this up. I'm sorry, guys. I have to go against these because Frisco's going to win the game, but 7 seems like a lot of points, like a 3 or 4 point win. Because it's not going to be a great game. It's going to be like you said. It's going to be like there's going to be a lot of bad blood, a lot of By 7, I'm taking Carolina. So we have 6 locks. We have Chicago, the Bears, the New England Patriots, the Minnesota Vikings, the Arizona Cardinals, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Los Angeles Rams. 6
Like it.
locks. We went 4-2 last week. That was actually a bad week for us because we went 5-1 before that, 6-0 before that. So if you want to make money, you would take our locks and just put a little small amount on each single one, and then every week you come out ahead. And then what you do is you come back to our video and you thank us in the comments. Say, hey guys, thank you. I won this amount of money. That's what I would love to see in the comments. Say, thank you. I won this amount of money.
We'll take Christmas gifts too. I love raises. I like raises.
Not me. Sean, anything you want to add, like last minute things? Oh, wait, we got one comment. I want to see it through.
Yes, see.
Good morning, Atlanta or Philly D today. Played Atlanta last week, thinking they would get smashed by. Oh,
I wouldn't go with either.
I don't like.
I'd see who else is available.
I don't like Philly's D. I don't like Philly. In other words, I don't like Philly's D. They're both going to score a lot. Dallas
If you
points, I'll take Atlanta's D against New Orleans offense.
go to the free agent market, pick up the Vegas Raiders, and thank us later.
Yeah, but out of those 2, I would still take Atlanta. Don't take
Atlanta
Philly.
if you have to pick one of the 2, yeah.
Yeah, don't take Dallas. Thank you, Ryan. You can like and subscribe. Sean, any
Yes.
what's up, Dave G? Sean,
What's up,
do you
Dave G?
have any bets you want to throw at anybody? Anything like that?
Yes,
Plays
I
to
want to
watch?
say today, Daily Fantasy, not only Hunter Henry, but Ramondre Stevenson. If you take his yardage for receptions, his yardage is 7.5. So trust me, he will get more than 7.5. Go Ramondre Stevenson, go Hunter Henry. Do it as a duo. Make some money for yourself.
I would go with Luther Burden over Tez Johnson because Chris Godwin is back. But like King Mike L's been saying the last few weeks, month plus, they're trying to get that Zacharias kid in there, and they've been getting him in there, which is detrimental to Luther Burden.
Agreed.
Matt, any other
Listen to us.
you got?
It is family, Christmas, Thanksgiving time, but I don't care about your family. We're your family. We're your big brother. You shut your mouth and you listen to us. I'm sick of it.
Listen, look, they don't want to win money. All right, so Sean, I don't know if you got a gambling thing in front of you, but if I took Minnesota, Indy, Dallas, and Arizona outright as a 14 parlay, because that would be my dog's pick of the week, right?
Okay.
4 teams that have a chance of winning outright, in my opinion. What would be the odds if I put down, like, I don't know, $5, $10?
I don't have it in front of me, but if I was to guess,
No,
I'd say that would make you well over $1,000.
You think so? Let me see.
Well, $5 bet, probably half that, so maybe 500.
It's because it's 4 teams outright. All right,
Yeah.
so we're using Minnesota, Indy, Dallas, and Arizona. Matt, anything else while I look at this?
Just stop being a loser and be with a winner.
The
That's
phrase
all.
that pays on this show is, I wish I would have listened to you guys last week. Well, guess what? Today is last week. When you're going out to pay some money, you got $10. You want some extra Christmas money? Listen to us. Make yourself a Merry Christmas.
Imagine putting your card in the ATM and you get more money out than what you asked for. That's what we're doing here.
So it's $10 gets you 118 on those 4 teams. outright.
Really? Oh, I must be doing straight up then.
Well, they're really close. Like because
Oh, yeah, that's true. My mistake.
All right. I got nothing else to say. I think it was a great show. We gave everybody what 6
Of the week, winners I seek. Cash in my hand and hope in my feet. Step to the rhythm, feel that beat. The light, oh, the winners I seek.
God, I love that.
Oh, it's a good song.
All right, so I'll wrap
I'm
it up.
Casey Kasem.
For Captain Picard, for Mastradomus, it is me, Michael Every King Michael. This was Legit Fantasy Football, now brought to you by LegitTube.com. Thank you for watching. Please bet responsibly, but just listen to us, which is responsibly.